Good morning, guys. Yeah, this should be my second video on YouTube. After the first video yesterday, someone who knows me, who knows it was my channel, called me and he asked a very important question, and I think it's a question that need getting into deep and see what's there. She said, can you please explain the difference between truth and honesty? Yeah, I will explain, and I will make you understand something as well. You see, when we're saying the truth, even when you do something at work and your boss is like, "What are you doing? Did you do this?" No, I did not, even though you were the one who do it. But at that moment, you decided you wanted to say you are not. That is your truth. It's something you want to say at that moment. Like you can't. Okay, let me just put it like this. Truth is when you create your own reality. Saying the truth is when you create your own reality. Are you getting me? But being honest is like, let it be. Stand for whatever you do. That's being honest. No drama. Be you. No faking, nothing. Be completely you, honest. Be honest. Like honesty has no fear in it. When you want to be honest, you have to take away the fear. You understand me? Let me make an example with something I recently observed in a company very close to where I'm living. Okay. Some of you have an arrogant boss. Some of you at work have a stupid, crazy boss. Some of you hated your boss. But because you are not honest to yourself, they get us scared. Because we are not honest with ourselves. We are afraid. Why? Because we are weak. And we need the money, most importantly. We are weak and we need the money. Maybe to take care of our family. Maybe someone is planning to buy a car, you just say, okay. Sometimes you even program yourself. Like, okay, I know this guy is crazy. Let me try and see if I can take this for a year. Because you have no choice. Of course you will take it for 5 years. Of course you will take it for 10 years. But if you are honest with yourself, you will confront that arrogant boss. You will confront that crazy boss. Don't let it go. When you let it go, you are not honest. You have to, the way you think, the way you feel it is, say it. Don't bend it because you are scared now. because you need the money, you have to, pinch yourself to take something. All that is happening because we are not honest with ourselves. We are not living a honest life. Let me tell you what honesty will change. Let me make an example. What honesty will change in you. If each and every one person in this world can be honest with themselves, something will stop. Very firstly, I would say we can stop war. There will no more be soldiers. Because when you are honest with yourself, I don't think there's any reason for you to take a gun and say you want to go to another country just to kill people. Yeah, we can stop that. And secondly, we can come together as one people. When we speak, when we want to go for something, we don't have to be afraid of any snitches or any spy among us. When we want to go for anything, we don't have to be scared that someone is leaking our secret or someone is leaking anything to anybody. But you have to know that we all stand for this thing and we have to go for it fully. Nobody is getting second thought of anybody. So if a movement like that can happen, we'll take back everything that belongs to us. Everything. But because we are not being honest, we are always saying the truth. That's why we will remain in this problem for as long as possible. Yeah. We are always saying the truth. We are not being honest. If we are being honest to ourselves, we will see the injustice going on. You will see that there are two groups of people in this earth. That the first group have their own law separately. They have their own law separately. Then the second group have their own law separately. But it's being run by the same people. Those two laws are being run by the same people. Okay, let me make an example. A poor black kid in the neighborhood went to a grocery store. Out of hunger, he stole a cold drink and some bread. When he was about to leave the store, the owner of the store challenged him and they called the police and he was arrested. And the young black poor child ended up finding himself behind bars for 10 years for grand theft. 10 years in prison for 10 years. You see that justice system. Then let me give you the second one. A white rich kid took his father's truck and drove to a party with his friends. When they got to the party, there was alcohol, there was drugs, every kind of drug you want, they have it. And firstly, this kid is still a minor to alcohol, still a minor to drugs. But still, there's no offense yet, because he's a rich white kid. There's no offense yet. Then this white kid got drunk, went into his car, starts the truck, and head home. On his way, he killed people just because he was drunk. An accident happened. I don't really know how many people who died, but I can say 4, 5, 6 people died. Others injured. But at the justice system of this rich kid, his lawyer argued that this is a boy that nobody ever said no to. His father, his mother, his sisters, his aunties, his uncles never said no to him. He always got what he wants. He's always right. So because of that, they should send him home to his parents. There's no case for those people who died. Did you understand what I'm telling you? Like, hey, Your Honor, this boy have never been said no to. He has never been rejected, even for once in his life. Everybody around him always let him win. He's always right. So because of that, Your Honor, let this boy go back to his parents and live his life. Your Honor, I ask you dismiss the charges, the murder charges against him. That was their argument in court. But because those people he killed were also poor black white kids, so they have no one for them at the top. And you know what the judge ruled? Sorry, the judge said they sent him home with I think it's 2 years. I know they sent him home and he had maybe 2 or 10 years to stay out of trouble for 2 or 10 years. But he's home with his family. That is their own justice system, the way it operates. That is not our justice system. That is their justice system. But if we are honest to ourselves, this kind of justice system, we will confront it. We will go in and ask questions. Call back the judge to her senses or to his senses. Remind him why he was there. Remind him the oath he took before he got to that position. Yeah. We are being honest. He will see for himself that we are honest, and he will be honest. He will always be honest. But because every day of our life, we are always creating our own reality. You are sitting down alone in your house, you are thinking, hey God, I want this, I want that, I want that. You even imagine yourself driving, maybe you're flying. You are creating your own reality. This is what you really want. This is what you really want. But because you can't, you are making it up now. But if we are honest to one another, if you are honest to yourself, don't be scared of anything. Always make sure there is no paper, there is no media outlet that is getting you scared. Even when they start putting up your pictures and calling you names, they will call you every name. But if you let them win, they will always win. That is the problem with saying the truth. Let me give you another justice system story. A body was found in Texas. The police were called to the scene, and they got to the scene and they picked up every evidence they could. And in the right hand of the deceased, they found a DNA that they preserved for possible suspect. And when they start investigating the case, they run the DNA on their DNA data system, and they found a match. They found a match. They have their number one suspect. And the problem was with the suspect was he has never been to Texas before. He's a black man. Okay, he's a black doctor. A black doctor has never been to Texas before, and like he's nowhere around Texas. Then you ask yourself, okay, how did his DNA go to Texas if he has never been there? He's a New Yorker, never been to Texas. But what happened at last? He was charged. with murder. And convicted. Why? Just because he's a black doctor. His DNA was at the scene. They check all his travel record, his phone GPS, car GPS. Nowhere around Texas. Nowhere. Nowhere close to Texas. But he was still convicted. I know many of you will be like, is this story true? Yeah. Search for it. You will see what I'm talking about. He was convicted of murder. Even though he cried, they even offered him a deal. He refused. He refused. That's when you being honest with yourself. I didn't do this. When you say I didn't do this, not that yes, you never did that. Pay whatever will come after it. Don't cut any deals and they got you convicted. They stained your name for the rest of your life. Tomorrow, if you grow up and want to become a doctor, want to become a governor, a mayor, a president, they will use that against you. They will demonize you. You're a convicted killer. You're a convicted rapist. "95% of every black man in America has record." I don't fucking want to know how you doing it. 95% of them have records. Some can't even get a job just because of their conviction. Most especially child abuse. You are innocent, but they convicted you of it. After serving the time, when you are out of their prison system, now you are fighting back to clear your name. Don't just come out and sit down and say, yeah, it has happened. Life goes on. You fight, you continue the fight where it stopped. You don't give up. Take them on again. Stand to your same truth. The people will see reasons with you to be like, wow, who is this guy? You will be surprised they will end up standing with you. Yeah, they will end up standing with you. The prison system is to break some of us, break you. But if you are allowed yourself to be broken, then you are their property. But when you keep going, being honest as you are going, people will stand with you. Because all they wanted was, who will take on this arrogant boss? Who Who will take on this arrogant president? Who will take on this crazy prime minister? And if you can give it, if you are honest with yourself, everybody are willing to be that person, to take on that person. Forget it. That's another thing honesty can do. If we are willing to challenge any lie, if we are willing to challenge everything they are saying, everything they want us to do, everything, if you are willing to be honest with yourself, then we can do something. But I don't think you know how deep honesty is. I don't think you understand how deep honesty is. Being honesty, like maybe you had a fight with your ex-girlfriend, and when you went back to your house, you decided, I want to kill this my I want to kill this my ex-girlfriend. And you are honest with yourself. Maybe when you pick your gun up and you get out of your door, get into your car, and maybe a friend, hey, James, where are you going? You'll be like, I want to just go kill my ex-wife. Just be honest. Say it. We have an eyewitness before you do it. We'll put you in your place. You did what you wanted to do as a man, and you said it, and we put you where you are supposed to be. That's being honest. You want to go and rob a bank, and while you are leaving the house, your mom comes to the door, or your neighbor knocks at the door. Hey, where are you going? Hey, we just quickly want to rob the bank down the street. Say it as it is. Keep it honest. That's being honest. No matter anybody who comes around, be honest with them. I guess I make myself clear. No matter anything you want to do, be honest with it. You see some people, they are going to, okay, let me just use, she's trying to go on a cruise ship. Maybe she got maybe her ticket or whatever she will have to go for the cruise, and she was planning the trip without telling anybody. Then when she got everything she needed to do, she was so happy. Her sister came to her and be like, hey, you look so happy. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. But because you want to tell her the truth, you don't want to tell her what is really going on. You'll be like, hey, I think I'm traveling next month. Whereas you are just traveling next week. Throw her away. Just throw her away. You are creating your own reality. That's the problem. Be honest. Just keep it the way it is. No sugar. No hyping. Say it the way it is. Confront it the way it is. Being honest. Thank you guys. If you want me to talk on anything, you can comment, like, subscribe, and just comment on anything, any issue you want me to talk on. I'll hit on that. Thank you.